Well, indeed, it was another night of worry for millions of Ukrainians who live under daily Russian bombing. At this time, it seems that once again, Western cities were the main target of those Russian bombs. Nearly 600 drones, 26 missiles, the bulk of which has been intercepted or rerouted by the Ukrainian air defense. However, there is damage caused in several Western cities, Lutsk, Chernivtsi, Lviv. Those are all Western cities where you will also find, thousands of internally displaced people who fled the fighting in the eastern part of the country, thinking they were in relative safety in the west. It seems to be no longer the case, as those cities are being more and more targeted by Russia. We know that at least 2 people died in the city of Chernivtsi when debris of a falling drone hit a residential building. There's 15 people who have been injured in those tracks in those western regions. There were explosions here in Kyiv, in the capital, and Kharkiv in the northeastern part of the country has been hit with 2 glide bombs, 8 drones in its very center. So we see we see really an increasing amount of those tracks and intensification in what seems to be a goal of terrorizing the population, demoralizing Ukrainians, and millions of people have to live day in, day out with that risk looming over their head.
Yeah, and Emmanuelle, talk to us about the timing of this attack.
Well, this comes just after 2 days in Rome, where Ukraine and its allies met for the Ukraine Recovery Conference, which had the aim of showing continuous support to Ukraine by its allies. This was a win for Ukraine because a number of announcements will be very welcome here in Kyiv. I'm thinking about this flagship recovery fund announced by Ursula von der Leyen on behalf of the European Union. I'm thinking also about investments that could amount to up to 10 billion euros, says the economy ministry here, that would reinforce the Ukrainian economy, and of course all the side meetings and the agreements that have been reached with Ukraine's partners, with the UK, with the US, concerning the procurement of air defense for Ukraine, air defense systems that are direly needed here for the Air Force, so as to counter those Russian strikes which have become daily and which have intensified.